So I have an 8-something credit score now, but, about 10, 15 years ago,
Oh,
I was in the
ooh.
560s. Oh, I have seen
Mm.
both sides of this game. And especially with the pandemic, a lot of people coming out of it with different debts might not have been able to pay the bills that they wanted to pay in time. And this has caused a bit of a ruckus when it comes to their credit score. If you want to repair that score, we've got some great tips for
That's right. If you're in a ruckus, our next guest can help. He's Craig Fraley joining us today from Clark County Credit Union. He's the Director of Business Development there. He's been on the show before, and we're happy to have him back. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you. It's great to see you guys.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much. Sean could have used your help a few years ago, but currently there are a lot of folks who could probably use your help. Why might someone need to repair their credit right now?
Well, due to the pandemic, our community was hit with massive unemployment, and a lot of people had to burn through their cash reserves. And then they had to start using their credit cards. And if they maxed out those credit cards, that can have a negative impact on their credit score.
Mhm.
Also, there might be some missed loan payments in there. That also is going to have a negative impact on their credit score. So if your credit has been impacted due to a job loss or just having to work fewer hours, the best thing you can do right now is get a copy of your credit report and then formulate a plan to help heal your credit when things improve.
hmm Yeah, no question about it. And I think some people might not realize how that credit score is devised in the first place. I think we know pay bills on time. There's that, but there are other factors that can affect your score too that people might not think of.
Yeah, one thing that people may not know about is how a deferred payment will affect your credit. Uh, when the unemployment hit, we had a lot of members who were having a hard time making their monthly payments. We approved thousands of deferred payments, as did other institutions.
Yeah,
And if you're one of
Mm.
those people that have a deferred payment, you want to double check your credit report to make sure it's being reported accurately. You want to make sure that it's not showing up as being late or unpaid.
yeah.
And if it is, you can contact your lender to help get that rectified. Also, contact the credit bureaus. They can put a note on your credit report that says payment affected due to natural disaster. That
Mhm.
way, in the future, when somebody's looking
Oh,
at your credit, they'll see a deferred payment and they'll understand why it's there.
Gotcha.
wow, that is a great tip. Hey, there's a little more strategy you have to this as well. Sometimes it's about knowing, which loan to pay down first. How to manage this. How can you help with that?
So there's to repair your credit, you want to understand what goes into making your credit report.
Yeah.
It's credit utilization, it's making on-time payments, and it's knowing which loans to pay down.
Mhm.
So if you have loans that are not deferred, you want to at least make that minimum payment on time every month. It's those
Mm.
regular on-time monthly payments that will help uh, repair your credit over time. Also, if your credit cards are maxed out, that can adversely affect your credit. So when it's possible, when you're able to do so, you want to bring those balances down well below the limit. And remember, if you're having a hard time paying your bills, you want to reach out to your financial institutions and you want to set up payment plans, deferred payment options. So the best advice I have is if you're having a hard time paying your bills, stay in contact with your lenders.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't
Mm.
ghost them. They
Mm.
don't like when you ghost them.
No, they don't.
Credit utilization. So, like, let's say you had
Because they can help.
yeah, of course, there's no question. When you have, let's say, a $10,000 limit across all your credit cards, and if
Mm.
credit utilization is how much of that limit you're actually using, right?
Correct.
All right.
Correct. You don't want to be at maximum capacity. You
Yeah,
want to bring that balance down below that limit.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, it
You have a
makes a lot of
fin
sense.
oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I was gonna
no, the
say,
free tool.
yeah, you have a tool called Bonsai. Let's talk about this. This will help
Yes,
Mm.
people
this is
get
a
on the straight
great
and narrow.
It's a great online free resource. It's called Bonsai, and it has great calculators, great financial articles. It will help you understand how a credit score works and how to pay down debt and how to rebuild your credit. If you need help in any of those areas, visit ccculv.learnbonsai.com.
Awesome.
And just like a little bonsai tree, if you care for it and you give it some love and you make those monthly payments, things will turn out
Right.
well.
Yeah, because great credit doesn't happen by itself. It requires attention and effort on your part to keep that going.
No question about it.
Mm.
Greg, it's great talking to you. Thank you so much.
You too. Great to see you guys. Have a wonderful day.
And you have
Thank
a
you.
great day as well. And listen, CCCU, they are fantastic. They certainly work for the community. And if you find yourself wondering, how can I improve my credit? How can I get my financial
Mm.
world in order in 2021? You can start at ccculv.org. The number right there on your screen as well. Clark County Credit Union, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.